Great to have him in the house. As always, Jeff Cowan at TRPA. Well, we got some statistics and number. I mean, we talk about invasive species relentlessly, as we should.
Yeah.
We got some statistics now? How do we do?
Yeah. Well, so it's like the end of the season, even though this isn't really kind of like the boating time of year right now.
Yeah.
The reason we're talking about it still is because we have a lot of numbers and data back from the year,
Okay.
which is important to look back on and see how the program's working, how low the risk is getting, which is basically what the Tahoe Keepers program
Okay.
for non-motorized, what Paddlers does, and what the boat watercraft inspection program does for motorized boats. So,
Okay.
so looking back at those programs, and it's another kind of outstanding year. 4,700 boats were inspected.
Wow.
And of those, about 47 of those were actually intercepted with invasive species on board. Now, those vessels are decontaminated and they are still free to launch,
Okay.
but they go through a very thorough process.
Yeah.
So of those 47, 14 had mussels on board, which the golden mussel was
Yeah.
recently discovered last year in California. And that kind of really put the program and everyone on high alert because it is a highly dangerous and invasive species. It is new to it is new to North America, right? It was
Yeah.
the first time it was discovered in North America was in the Central Valley area.
Yeah, the San Joaquin, yep.
Sacramento River Delta, just in 2024. So it wasn't very long ago.
Wow.
So the program pivoted this year to require every vessel coming from outside of the region to go through a decontamination.
Yeah.
It's always been mandatory inspection.
Yes,
Now
the
it's
distinction.
mandatory inspection and decontamination. So usually a boat was decontaminated upon inspection if it was deemed a risk, if it had standing water,
Yep.
if there was any evidence of invasive species, any wet surfaces, even like life jackets and things like that, like down in the lower hold, they can have invasive species and larvae of invasive species in them. So it's a very thorough program since 2008. 123,000 boat inspections since 2008.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a really very robust program.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of gaining more. Now we're focusing more on also the non-motorized community,
Okay.
paddlers, kayakers, paddleboards, but then also even beachgoers, anglers.
Yeah.
Those are all really kind of important areas where that is going through more of a certification process where
Oh, wow.
we have roving inspectors actually going to beaches and walking around and talking to people, places where you don't need to go through the watercraft inspection to
Right.
get in, to
Yeah.
be able to launch your craft, whatever kind of craft it is. Those are places where there's a lot more person-to-person interaction happening.
Okay.
And then people are actually encouraged to certify on the website, TahoeKeepers.org. Become a certified Tahoe keeper. You go through a test, right?
Okay.
And you learn how to clean, drain, and dry your craft. And there's a little bit of kind of nuance and tricks to it, so it's good to
Okay.
know. And then once you know that, and once you learn it, then you are kind of part of this ambassadorial community of people who know what clean, drain, and dry is, and can get out there and talk about it as well, and share that information with other people.
That's great.
And that's going up. I mean, 800 people certified last year. That was the biggest jump in Tahoe Keepers certification since year one.
Wow, good. I mean, the message is getting out into the significance of these numbers because I would imagine, a global template, right? I mean, this is a world-class destination and its clarity is world-renowned. But these are incredible statistics. Before we go, if people want to engage or learn more, or maybe even get certified in this, I think this is a wonderful way that we can all help out as a community. How do they reach out?
TahoeKeepers.org is a great place to start. That is all through the Tahoe Boat Inspections website. Both really great places for information. And winter operations, because we're still doing inspections and decontaminations this year for motorized vessels. So lots to kind of keep keyed in on.
There you go. I appreciate you. Thank you for how you serve our community and inspiring us to do the same.
Well,
Appreciate
I thank you.